lanes. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came.
Hey beautiful people, I hope that everyone is having a blessed day. You know I do. Hey, what y'all think about that intro? Thank you again, and shout out to Boys Stop Capping. Thank you for the intro, homie. I appreciate it so much. Your hard work and dedication did not go unnoticed. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Y'all go check out Boys Stop Capping, and also check out him for if you need to get an intro, outro, with a fee, of course. But go ahead and check him out. Okay, now with that said, it's another beautiful day in North Carolina, and I am amazingly surprised because one day you have to have your winter coat, then the next day you're in a sundress. So anyway, I just want to talk about different games, y'all. I was thinking about some childhood games and stuff, and I was just wondering, not only that with the childhood games, but some of the things that we do, is it superstition or is it just habit? Or is it a combination? Or could it just be the way you grew up as a child? It has to do with your culture, your environment, and so forth. I don't know, but let's just chat a few minutes. And I don't have a sponsorship or anything, but I want to check out some Takis. These are hot chili pepper and lime flavored tortilla chips. And do you know that they also have meat sticks? Taki meat sticks. Taki meat sticks, y'all. Let me do a thumbnail. So Taki meat sticks. Okay. I have sanitized my hands. Why do people never pray when they pray over their snacks? I wonder. I don't know. But I'm gonna pray over my snacks. Amen. Yeah, I remember those childhood games like hokey pokey. You do the hokey pokey and you spin yourself around and turn yourself around. You know, that's what it's all about. Or red light, green light, stop. How about Captain May I? Remember playing Captain May I? I played Captain May I in the middle of the street. In the hood. Along with some dodgeball, and I'm talking hood. And I'm talking about hood dodgeball, y'all, where you are actually hitting to destroy, like the video games today. And then, you know, when you were a little kid, you played that little duck, duck, goose. And I love hopscotch. And speaking of hopscotch, they have a dance called the double dutch. You know, the double dutch bus dance. Double dutch. Okay, anyway, they have a dance where you dance to the double dutch bus, and it's like you have squares marked off. You have it marked off with tape or chalk or whatever, and you do your little thing. I'm gonna insert it. I'm gonna see if I could probably insert some people doing that dance. But we did that. Oh man, we had so many childhood games and stuff. You know, like I say, hopscotch. I really enjoyed hopscotch. And what about jacks? Y'all remember jacks? Man, We had some jack queens up in the hood, boy, playing them jacks. You know, with the ball, and you have the little metal jacks, and you got to pick up one. Then you got to pick up two. Then you got to pick up three at a time. Then you got to pick up four at a time. Then you got to pick up five at a time. Then at the ending of the game, you got to pick up all of them. I think there's usually about 12 jacks up in there, but anyway, you got to pick them all up. You know, bounce the ball, and before the ball touches the table or the ground, the floor, whatever, you have to scoop up those jacks. So many childhood games that, wow. And that's when kids were out, you know, they were out and about. You know, you had to drag a child in, you know, you better not get home before the street lights come on. That's what my daddy said. And boy, I've booked. Boy, I was booking before them lights came on. So so my daddy wouldn't catch me coming in the house with the street lights on, you know. And the kids, like I said, they were outside playing. Now we have the computers, so it makes them sedentary. We have the laptops and the cell phones and everything that's entertainment. It seems to be a hindrance in some sort of way as far as physically, especially for our children, because they're not getting out there. Man, I tell you, when I was a child, and a teenager and stuff, you had to literally, and then even the people in my hood, you had to literally rope us in, lasso us in from being outside. And today, that's why you have a lot of obesity and diabetes in young children. But you know, as you can tell by the title, I was talking about is it superstition or are they just habits? Remember that you step on a crack, you break your mama's back. Step on a crack, break your mama's back. And then, as I go down the list, I want you to tell me, as an adult, you can go ahead and let me know. Some of y'all do these things today, don't you? It's okay, you can tell me. Because some of these things I do today do. Okay, I'll tell you one of the things I do, and when we talk about superstition or habit, is if I am walking with someone, we're walking, and it's a pair, right? And there is a pole, a tree, whatever. If there is an obstacle like that in our way, we're going to go around the same way. We're going to run in the same direction. Don't split the pole. Still do that today. Step on a crack, break your mama's back. That was just something as kids. But I still do the don't split the pole thing. Don't split that pole now. Don't split that pole. Don't split that car. Don't split that desk. Don't split that chair. Don't do it. If we're walking and it's in our way and it's an obstacle there, we both go around in the same direction. What about don't put your purse down. Don't put your purse on the floor or you'll always be broke. You're supposed to put your purse on the table, up off the floor. I don't know. Some people still do that today because I've seen people at events, and if they see someone's purse on the floor, they'll let them know that it's on the floor, or they'll pick it up. So some people still do that today. What about what about when your hand itch? When your hand itch, I was told, some money is coming somewhere from somewhere. When the hand itch. What about when the ear itch? When your ear is itching, somebody's talking about you. Good or bad. How many of y'all still do that today? Mama said, don't you loan out a blank thing in this house. And no company, when I'm not in this house, let them go tear up their own ish. They better not come up in here, and you better not let nobody tear up your stuff, or I'm gonna tear up your stuff, which is you. I like these. And you better not loan out the mop. Mama didn't like a black mop. And she always said people are not going to treat your things the way you would treat them, meaning taking care of them. I wish you would loan something out. I'm going to tell you one of my things that I still do today. I have. How many of y'all watched that movie, that show, Fear Thy Neighbor? Fear Thy Neighbor. I have a neighbor from hell. Her hell. She caught me before I got baptized. She caught me before I found a church home. And she caught me before I had found Jesus. I mean, really, really found Jesus, you know? She caught me in my rawest form. She caught me in my rawest form. To where let me tell you. Put a flashback, y'all. Excuse me. Yeah, I had a flashback, y'all. Y'all excuse me. Do not walk across my yard. That was my request. That's it. You do it. She continued. Until one day, she came over to my house. She knocked on the screen door, on the storm door. And I just cracked the door and I was like, you know, what's up? And she said, well, I think she's getting ready to say, you know, where is that a problem? Came to my house, right? Mama always said, you don't go to someone else's house because you're going to be pushing up daisies. You don't go to somebody else's house, call yourself trying to confront them in no kind of way. If they come to your house, if they at your door, tear it up, pull them in, and then call them over. I'm just saying how my mother rode. That's how my mother rode. Okay? When she came over, and before she could get her sentence out, I told her if she don't get her flam fuzzy boo away from my house, because you're disrespectful. Because when I ask you not to do something and you do it anyway, that's saying you don't care what I think. And this is my property. I pay the mortgage every month. Oh yeah, I got a problem with that. So you just gonna do it anyway? We not only got a problem, I'm about ready to put hands on you at this point. It's the principle. Respect your property, let me respect mine. And that ain't even your property, really. You're renting. But whether you were renting or what, or have a mortgage, respect people's property. Respect people's things. You don't know what someone has been through as to the reason that they're so protective, you know? You don't know that. I don't get it. You want to do it just to irritate people. You know, when I was a kid, if somebody knocked on the door, because, you know, we were both always in the living room, basically, living room, kitchen area, right? So when I was a kid and someone knocked on the door, more than likely, especially my mother was getting ready to have company, more than likely, it was an adult. And when I see that adult in that door, my siblings and I automatically go into the back room or go outside or go do what we need to do. There is no way that we was going to be in a conversation with adults. Nowadays, I've been in a situation to where I was talking to someone and they had their niece, nephew, their child, whatever they're, a minor, and they right up in my mouth watching. And I've had to say, you know, I don't want to talk about this in front of a child. Because they don't care. They tell their business. For some of them, they say, oh, my child was my best friend. There's nothing wrong with being close. But when you're talking about your child as your best friend, and in fact you treating him just like you would treat a, a best friend and not a son, not a daughter, you know. Are you a mother or a father to that child? Or you their best friend? What is it? Pick one. Especially if you're the best friend to that child to the point to where they are in every aspect of your business. I don't deal with children, with business or conversation. But so many times people are making their kids, I don't know if they're living their life with their children or what, but they're right there, and I'm talking about minors. They're right there when you're talking to them about grown-up stuff, and then you wonder why they're doing things that they shouldn't do. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that and to share with y'all. And to share with you all, Takis. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Just wanted to chat for a few minutes while I check out these Takis and talk about some childhood games and so forth. But I hope that each and every one of you all are having a blessed day. You know I do. You know I do. You take care, be safe, and remember, I love you for free. Give yourselves a hand because you're just that special. Thank you for watching. Make sure you know what to do. And my social media contact information is at the end of this video. For collabs, business inquiries, and so forth. And y'all have a blessed day.